Hello, I'm Jelal Arsen and this is my reflection video about teaching English to young learners. So, young learners, they range from 3 ages to the adolescence. And in this course, we divided them into two subgroups, the older students and the younger students. Younger students from the 3 to the 8 years old approximately, and the older ones from 8 to the adolescence. And teaching younger learners are not an easy job because they have their own developmental stages that we must take into consideration while teaching them. And while we teach younger learners, we may face some challenges like cognitive developmental challenges, motivational challenges, attention challenges, multi-level groups challenges, and of course assessment challenges. So, fortunately, we have some solutions or just steps to overcome these challenges. For the cognitive developmental challenges, when our students sometimes don't get what we are asking for them, we can first of all always simplify our instructions. Like give one sentence of instructions, not saying like, okay class, open your book to page 22. We just need to oversimplify it. Open the book. And then say the page number. For the motivational challenges, we need to always provide evidence of progress to our students so that they don't lose the interest in learning. For the attention, the solution is using the TPR method. TPR method makes the students more active. And the multi-level groups. In some classes, there may be students who perform really good and some students who perform not so good. And we need to take it into consideration and design our tasks so that all students may complete it. And for the assessment tasks or assessment, we need to assess our students by how well they performed. And while we are creating assessment task, we can just follow a simple formula. Learn the task plus criteria plus feedback, and there we have it, the assessment task. So I want to speak about methods and approaches that we discussed throughout this course. And I want to talk about the methods that really stuck into my mind. First of this method is audiolingualism. Audiolingualism is a very structured method that may teach all 4 English skills like reading, listening, writing and reading, but with the emphasis on oral performance because there is lots of choral drilling, lots of repetition. The main thing of this method is to form a habit of, for example, speaking properly or just gain a native-like pronunciation. So, for the second method that stuck into my mind is TPR, or Total Physical Response. In this method, there is a lot of movement, lots of actions. And as we know, the younger students require some activities that involve their body so that they won't lose their attention to the things that we learn. Also, the TPR is like an audiolinguism structural and grammar-based view. So, and right now I want to talk about the strategies. The strategy that we discussed in this course. There are 4 of them, and they are social and affective strategy, awareness raising, the metacognition, and the direct or just cognitive strategy. Let's just give some words about each strategy that we know. For the social and affective strategy, we raise awareness about the feelings, about how to work in the group, in the social settings. This is the social and affective strategy. For the awareness raising strategy, we just teach about the English or the language as a whole, the broad concept. For the metacognition, everything about thinking, everything about reflecting, planning, evaluation, or just observing learning process. And the last one, direct strategy, it's all about grammar structures. It's all about linguistic information that we can teach in an effective way. Also, in this course of teaching English to young learners, we were tasked to come up with a demo lesson, to present it, to have some practice, let's say that. We taught these skills of the English language. Let's just quickly, briefly talk about each technique that we can use in these skills. For the listening part, it's about bottom-up or top-down listening, using TPR games like Simon Says, choral drilling, song and rhymes, reading to them. Let's talk about the speaking. Speaking is very similar to the listening. Lots of choral drilling, repetitions, and also the dictogloss, that kind of technique. Next, let's talk about reading. In the reading, for example, we must divide a big sentence into the chunks so that our students may pronounce it, may read it with us, with the teacher. And also pre-teach vocabulary. For the writing part, writing, we can divide it into the process or the product writing, what kind of techniques we can use, or tasks, the copying, drafting, editing, working with the framework, and a quick note about reading and the writing. They are unnatural skills, so we need to pay more attention to them while designing our lesson plan, our lesson tasks to them. Next are vocabulary. Vocabulary, similar to the speaking and the listening. Song and rhymes, classifications of the words, odd word out, that kind of tasks. The grammar and the pronunciation. For example, for the pronunciation, we can just listen and pronounce, or just find different sounds. Is it S or the Z? Grammar, maybe missing word, find the missing word, or gap filling exercises will do best. And so for the final part of my reflection, I want to talk about my own demo lesson. I was tasked with coming up with the demo lesson about writing, and I did my part. So I think it went pretty good, but not 100%, like 80 from me. I wanted to concentrate more about the process thing. I did the prayer. I just asked my groupmates to think that we already passed some kind of previous lessons, topics, so that we are all doing the final work. I did printouts. I did some printouts following the book Family and Friends. So this my printouts. I just distributed them. Did some pair work and the individual work to the writing. Unfortunately, there was no a lot of TPR. I just asked some students to come to the board. No games, and as we know, the rewriting is a natural process and it is very boring to the young learners. I wish we've come up with a game, with some kind of game, or just TPR. For the good parts of my demo lesson, it was the use of L1 to the task where I give a complex instruction, then what, then scribbled words, fill in the gaps exercise, and some kind of framework exercise where the students needed to write the color on the bear. I think the various exercises was very good idea for me.